The Kalos region, renowned for its beauty, its elegance. But somewhere along the line, elegance was viewed as fragile, dainty. Certain Pokemon, graceful and refined, now viewed as nothing more than a pretty face. I'm Fleur, and I'm here to restore elegance to dominance. My weapon, Extremes. The most feminine Pokemon, but the half the world ignores. The males will subvert from the start, and elegance will conquer this region just as well as any brute force. Of course, I will go with Fennekin. Kinda sounds like feminine. And I can see Braixen is feminine, although I'm not too sure on Delphox. That said, this isn't really based on my own opinions, more so the common perceptions. Who is calling me? What? Someone on this channel already has a male Delphox? This isn't some video, this is my plan to restore elegance to dominance. You replaced my starter. Okay, you gave me a Baneri. Well, I guess I can't argue with Lopunny being feminine, so... Sure, this is a better starter than the fox. Oh, hi, Fancy Pants. Who are you children? Why are you referring to me with such nicknames? Why is there more children? Oh, but this one's into dancing. Okay, I can respect that one. On my way to the first gym, which is bug type. Oh dear, but poison. Damage is an opportunity for healing and growing our bond. Well, it would seem this place does not have an exit. I believe the strength of my Baneri can trump the poison. Starting with a bug water type. Very clever insect. However, I did not start with the fox, and whoever gave me this Baneri did give it the egg move of Thunder Punch, which should prove most useful. Oh dear. I couldn't go back and get a poison heal. I was at a disadvantage due to the incompetence of the decor. So for the second act, I will ensure that this victory is absolute. Alright, continuing to rely on infestation, and it was your downfall. Excellent work, Baneri. Not long in my journey and I have achieved a gym badge already. I'm sure the second will be just as swift. A new route filled with flowers, and my name is Fleur, so naturally the flowers are going to lead to good fortune. Oh my, you sparkle. You must be very enthusiastic about joining the team. Arguably the face of feminine Pokemon, so it's a natural pick for this team. Oh. And you sparkled as well. Well, unfortunately for both of us, I am on a mission. Also, very importantly, Lumio City. The greatest city in the world. Greetings, Augustine. You very dashing man. At first I was thinking of choosing only one child. I'm not a child. Is this a Gothitelle? It's a very good Pokemon. Bulbasaur, poison type. Trying to lower my physical attack on a very special attack heavy Pokemon. Not very defensive, but... still, one nonetheless. Unnecessary crit, but we love dramatics. Yeah, none of these are doing anything for me. I want to ask your help in solving the Kalos region's biggest mystery. The secret and potential of Mega Evolution. Ah yes, Mega Evolution. The sign that you and your Pokemon have an unbreakable bond. Well, I believe I can be heading out. Oh, you seem like a man with taste. I am Lysandre. It is vital that this world become a better place, and the people in Pokemon chosen to make the world better must work tirelessly to achieve this goal. My desire is for a more beautiful world. My eye is correct. A fellow refined man. Lysandre, who I wanted to talk to, but Diantha is also here. You were chosen to be a movie star, correct? Isn't it your duty to be ever beautiful? Everything beautiful should stay that way forever. I'm not sure I like this Lysandre guy much anymore. I would make this world unchanging and eternal, so all beauty will last forever. Alright, everyone, single file line. We are going to leave this man alone. Oh dear, he's looking at us. Okay, he's leaving on his own. That's good. My name's Serena, and this is Fleur, right? The champion already knows my name? I heard Lysandre call you that. You both have lovely names. She doesn't seem too bad, but she's the champion. She will be my final opponent eventually. Route 5. This is quite the lengthy route. What are you? You get drawn by this boy's aura or something? Well, I do have what the children refer to as aura. Well, you're into dancing. You'll have some Pokemon that impresses me, right? Perhaps, Bellossom? Very elegant there, dear no. Lysandre Labs developed the Holocaster to make the lives of Pokemon trainers richer, fuller, and more convenient. Well, I would like to be richer. I'd like to buy a mansion, queen-size beds for me and each of my Pokemon. I suppose if I want to be rich, I should go visit the rich, see what the high life is like. Oh, what an excellent gate. Superior. What a Pokemon. After all this time, it's managed to keep its elegance as a show of power. For those intelligent enough to see that. A true king of serpents. Oh, and a Milotic statue. The usual queen of serpents. Although, a male one would be fitting for this team. And Dratini. I admire the first two Pokemon deeply, but this just seems obsessive. What kind of person has a snake obsession? Clearly a decorator worthy of the good list. Aren't you the champion of Unova? What are you doing in Kalos? Well, I wanted to go to Kalos, but I have the layover flight in Paldea, fought some future Pokemon, and when I finally made it to Kalos, I had gotten sent to the future, but that hasn't happened yet. By the way, if you meet someone named Mabel, tell her Snivy is the best starter and not to give out Chikoritas. Anyways, evidently snakes are already popular in Kalos, so don't need to spread that much snake propaganda. Are you the next up-and-comer? Indeed. I will become champion of Kalos, restore elegance to dominance, using feminine male Pokemon. Oh, I had a Milotic. Two, actually. One of them was male. Had the same nickname as my female one, though. I didn't even realize until we fought some treadmill elephant in the desert. And I have it. You want my Milotic? Well, of course. It's the Pokemon that embodies beauty itself. Perfect fit for my team. I don't know, my standards are pretty high. There it is. Confused? I believe that could be satisfactory. I guess I shouldn't deny if someone wants a snake. Alright, you can have spaghetti. Just make sure to visit the snake sanctuary every once in a while. Splendid. Alright, now that he's gone, we need to do something about this nickname. Spaghetti, honestly, your name is Pastel. That said, Milotic is a very strong Pokemon this early. I fear if I use it too much, I'll lose some integrity, so I should go get another member of my own. Ah, perfect. Definitely needs to evolve to be considered elegant, but probably the only fighting type I could ever consider using. Excellent. You shall be Velour. You know, your name bears striking resemblance to a very elegant Pokemon, so I think I can respect you. This place is filled with glittering gemstones and plants. There could be another Pokemon around here for me. Is that the goat? Ah, greetings. Mawile with Intimidate. Excellent. Living proof that elegance can come in all shapes and sizes, but also that it bites. For it does have a dangerous side. The exact power I'm looking for. Okay. Excuse me. I know I'm here, but what is someone else so fashionable doing in the middle of a cave? We're the fashionable team whose very name makes people tremble in fear. Team Fleur! Team Flair's goal is to make it so we're the only ones who are happy. That seems like oversimplifying things. This is my first serious battle in quite some time, actually. My fighting type doesn't have any fighting type moves. Under-leveled compared to the rest of the team, but that's... It's balancing. Filthy poison types think they're so good just because they're super effective against fairy. But when your fairy type is also psychic type, it's easy. You're looking for fossils, but discovered a kid. I'm not a child. Serena is a child. She was behind me. I'm struggling on deciphering these guys' theme. They seem to just use basic bad guy Pokemon. Flare could imply stylish Pokemon. It could imply fire types. Serena, just to let you know, you are using a psychic type Pokemon against... Yes, there you go. Didn't have to finish my sentence. She got it. Snake behavior on this Scraggy to just finish it off. Aurorus is elegant. If it wanted my attention, it should have been Ice Fairy, not Ice Rock. Well, on a positive note, Cherie is evolving. And we have a Curlia. Well, for Rock type, I could just use my Milotic, but again, I don't want to just use a super strong Pokemon that isn't even mine. Ah, of course, Roycord. I just caught him, and he's a Steel type. Perfect. You have no Steel-type moves. Well, let's check what Steel-type moves he can get. Only Iron Head. And it's at level 1. Could you pretty please relearn it? Thank you, darling. Greetings, Grant. You have a rainbow behind you. Very, very nice. And you have an Amora. Amora, who is 4 times weak to steel, I might add, even if it had the typing that it really should have. Wow, this is really not welcoming for steel types. And Tyrant, the dragon. Alright, well that was a crit, so yes, you're not gonna take me out again. It was another crit, and it just did way less. Alright. Second gym badge, I suppose. That was very easy for all the build-up. Oh! Alright, right after the gym, but it's alright. Veneri, for some reason, has a natural hatred of humanity, so it's the hardest friendship evolution to get, but 2 gyms in, my starter has evolved. They're known for their powerful kicks, and all they can do is leer in return. Return! I should teach that! Geosinged town. Everything is made of stone, except the housing and the Pokemon Center. Really, it's a majority. This town is uncommitted. I'm leaving. I'm not exactly sure, but I think Lucario is saying it wants to battle with you. Once was fine, but why is this Lucario so into me? I said Mian Xiao was the only viable fighting type. It's got whips, it's elegant. You have spikes on your paws. If you punch someone the wrong way, you will pierce them. No sound. You're a Lucario. Why are you lowering my special defense? And then you're setting up Sword Stance, which increases your attack. What is your strategy? Do you remember that I'm the gym leader of Chalor City? Oh, I've beaten another gym leader. Excellent. Where's the gym badge? I defeated you. You're a gym leader. I want to tell you about a person in Chalor who knows a great deal about Mega Evolution. People call him the Mega Evolution Guru. It's even more motivation. I need to take down the scam that Korrina just pulled on me and learn about Mega Evolution. And Shuri is level 30. I've made my Pokemon sad. It's my fault. I'm too weak. My desires are just much stronger. Finally, God of War. Get this! I found some Pokemon are great dancers. Yes, like Curlia. It's a ballerina. However, it's evolved since the last time I've seen you. I don't think you ever got to see it, actually. That's the Tower of Mastery? So cool. Looks like an entire town, actually. Our towns aren't very big here. There's little houses. This is a whole place. I've come back to expose your scam. This man has very large eyebrows. Like, I'm saying I admire it. It's gotta be hard work. And well-kept eyebrows. Who's that you're talking to, Fancy Pants? Don't call me that in front of the guru. Feels like it's been some time since our whole group has been gathered in one place. Are we a group? You've just been kind of following me. To make Mega Evolution work, you need 2 items. A Mega Stone for the Pokemon and the Mega Ring, which has a mysterious stone set in it for the trainer. Sorry, but presently I only have 1 Mega Ring. These children who have just been following me are now obstacles to Mega Evolution? I'll pass. Pokemon battling isn't really my scene. Oh, I think I like this Tierno guy. He respects the art of dancing and Shauna as well. I want to complete my Pokedex first. Suck up. Fleur, let's battle for it. Alright, Serena. It's a very diplomatic way to decide, I must admit. But in order for my elegant team to reach its maximum potential and be able to show the world that Elegance's dominance, I need Mega Evolution. A critical hit, and it did not do that much damage. Meanwhile, a simple bite. That was also a crit, actually. Frogadier, which evolves into Greninja. Another oversaturated Pokemon that people praise because they think cool means powerful. A low punny with Thunder Punch takes care of it with ease. Absol is a Pokemon with an elegance of its own. But nonetheless, I am victorious. I must test you to see if you're ready to challenge the Mega Evolution successor. I'll be waiting for you at the gym. Now, in terms of Psychic-type moves, Shuri does only have Confusion. Still rather weak, but the strength of simply being a Gardevoir is enough. Whirlwind? Why does Hariyama learn Whirlwind? Yeah, that was quite the mistake on your part, Hariyama. Now it's time to prove to Korrina that I'm more than worthy of Mega Evolution. Goes down easily. Not the greatest special defense. Machoke. I already know I can one-shot this. Alright. Give it a fighting chance, make it more dramatic, I get it. Just do another one, the speed drop didn't matter. I'm going to heal to ensure we are in peak performance for the ace. Oh, nice work, Shuri. Let's only set up his phone claws. Swords Dance TM is in Lumio City, by the way. Just giving you a little tip. Consider it compensation for this humiliation. Greetings, Korrina, for the 3rd time now. And here it is, your very own Mega Ring. Excellent. Thank you. You wanna battle alongside that trainer? No, I don't I don't want it. What do you say, trainer? Will you and Lucario battle against me and my Lucario? No! What about my team implies that I would want a muscular dog thing? Why can I Mega Evolve Lucario? I thought it's the strength between Pokemon and trainer. Alright, well you one-shot it. Excellent. I really want to give Lucario a chance to see what Mega Evolution is like. Fine, but I'm not wearing the Mega Stone. I'm just jingling it around. Power Up Punch. Take it out. What an incredible bond you have. Don't say that. Lucario is staring intently at Fleur. Will you take Lucario with you? No! As long as Pokemon and trainers have kindness to care for each other, don't guilt trip me. Well then, I've earned the right to Mega Evolution, and it's clear who my Mega Evolved Pokemon will be. The one who had the sparkle from the start, and the one who just recently decimated a gym. And if Mega Evolution is the bond, the real bond, between trainer and Pokemon, I'm not going to wait for someone else to give me the special rock I need. We're going to forge the Mega Stone through our own bonds. AKA, we're going to go to a salon together. It'll be fun. The Catalyst. What will better this region, this world? That's a marble. He's already holding it. Oh, you gave me Surf? Thanks. I thought you were going to want to battle. Joran. Well, I suppose my first Mega Evolution will be done against this evolved Bune. Cherry, it's time to sparkle. And Confusion seems a little anticlimactic, but nonetheless, nice dress, right? A shiny stone. Reminds me of the Flabebe we found in the same area as Cherie. I challenge you to a battle in front of the gym. So we'll strike Jerome, or whatever his name is, from the record. Serena will be the first time I Mega Evolve. So can you show me Mega Evolution? Indeed I can. As long as your name's not Jerome. No, it's Joran. Cherie, sparkle on. Okay, Serena, that was just a dirty trick. You asked to see Mega Evolution, I Mega Evolve, and then you prevent me from using a move. There's just no manners in that action. Magical Leaf, and you set up a light screen, so I should probably switch out Gardevoir. Oh, and Velour has Drain Punch now, so all that damage you just did, I think I should just heal up, right? A complete domination. Alright, since the next gym is Grass type, I'm going to teach Poison Jab to Velour. Barrow Seed. And that's actually better that I use Drain Punch over Poison Jab. It's rather ironic. Alright, narrowly defeat the Wormadam. Velour was very low there. And Velour is level 35. Velour's really putting in some work lately. Mienfu's not supposed to evolve until level 50, which, quite frankly, level 50 is ridiculous, so I'll cease my complaining, actually. We'll chalk it up to the matching eyeshadow. Does Psychic resist poison? I actually can't remember. Absolutely not. I'm so confident, I think I'll play on set mode. Well, grass types are very elegant. I don't have one myself at the moment. Jumpluff, however, is not elegant, and I will punch it. Hoppip has to be the worst Johto Pokemon with a leaf on its head, honestly. Bulldoze, that's interesting for a goat to have. Even with the speed drop, Mienshao is for some reason faster than a goat that people ride around because of its speed. I could use Cherie here, use my fancy new Mega, but Velour's made it this far. It'd be unfair to take the victory from him. Just one last Poison Jab for an easy gym. You can't take things too quickly when it comes to forming a friendship with your Pokemon. Sprout. I have Mega Evolution and an early evolution, a friendship evolution. I think it's fair to say me and my Pokemon are besties. Oh, Route 13 has been shut by a mysterious power outage. Oh, there was a power outage in Lumia. I wonder if they're related. Maybe if I assist the gym leader in opening his gym back up, he'll go easy on me. Don't have much for electric types. Oh, Team Fleur. Of course. Still sticking with the Devil Dog for some reason, but at least I have a fighting type move to deal with it now. Where's my power plant pass? I must have dropped it when I was feeling around that boulder, 9 steps east of where I'm standing. Brilliant. Postel does now have Surf and 90 power move. You are the 3rd Team Flare member I have fought who has had Scraggy and Krogan together. I sure do hope I get to see a Mightyena soon. Oh, you have one Pokemon. A Mightyena. I suppose Mightyena is just too elite to be on a team with the others. Aren't these sunglasses the coolest? I bet you're jealous. Too bad you can't have them. Sunglasses would cover up my mascara and my eyeshadow. Oh, look, a Golbat. These Team Flare grunts must not even like Golbat that much. None of them are evolved. It's a friendship evolution. Liepard. Ooh. Well, not only is that a new one, that's an actually very stylish Pokemon. My complaints might be getting to you. It's not a very good Pokemon, but it's stylish. How unfortunate. You've fallen in love. And cute charm the Liepard. Cotton's just really good at that, huh? You see him brush his hair aside? I'd say we have enough energy to power the device. You guys have new outfits. You can see I'm one of Team Flair's scientists. I'm researching a certain something that you wouldn't understand anyways. Okay, well I can understand that you have a Mighty Anna. Just like all of your grunts do. I mean, who is the leader of Team Flare anyways? Who would be so overzealous to just give his grunts the same Pokemon and expect it to work? Even the scientist? Alright, just head on over to Lumio City now that the power's back up. That is a very large man. The flower Pokemon. Yes, I know about it. I know of it. Very much not a sports guy, but I'd like to see that guy play basketball, I think. Prism Tower's lighting system, activate. And the Great Tower has its lights restored. They turn this beautiful tower into nothing more than a quiz show ran by a child. Quiz time. That's that rat. That is not Pikachu. It's a fairy type, so I guess I respect it to some degree. Now, Echoed Voice is 40 power. With Pixelate, it should be 60. And when you use Echoed Voice twice in a row, it doubles in power. I don't know how the calculations are done. I don't know if it now becomes 120 or just 100. Either way, even if it is 100, it's a very good fairy type move. Oh dear. I don't know. Is it the grass one? It has like kind of a clover on its tail. Do they all have that? No. It seems like a loaded question. Do not blow steam on me. I suppose the tail is meant to be bubbles. I was thinking clover, so Pansage. This elegant tower is housed by a type that I cannot think of any elegant Pokemon for. In Unova, the electric type gym leader is very fashionable, but all she has is filthy rodents. That's the one. Should not do much. What was that? Were you looking at my Gardevoir's dress? Don't do that. I'm almost out of Echoed Voice, but because it gets stronger each time I use it, I shouldn't need that many. Didn't matter. Oh, Mere Shot. Oh dear. Well, I was looking forward to using my Mega Gardevoir, but I suppose Velour is also very recent, just recently evolved. He did just sweep a gym though, so I don't know. Oh, and you end with a normal type as well. So now Velour was even better of a choice. Alright, well, he can be my secondary ace. I want to talk to you a bit. You come over to Lysandre Cafe? The weird guy? He has his own cafe. Hello, Team Flare. What are you doing here? Actually, Lysandre himself is of royal ancestry. He is truly a chosen one. I'm a descendant of the king's younger brother. Long ago, the king of Kalos sought to take everything for his own. He created a terrible weapon. There will be no foolish actions if the number of people in Pokemon do not increase. What? What the king of Kalos did was reprehensible, but the ultimate weapon did manage to wash the world clean of that era's filth. I'm all for cleaning filth and learning to laugh at tragedy. But when you combine the two, you just sound like a cartoon villain. What a passionate person. He's like a blazing flame. Sycamore! We were just comparing how complete our Pokedexes are. You've seen 8 kinds of Pokemon? I lost. How frustrating. You've only seen 8 Pokemon? Isn't completing the Pokedex your thing? Oh, and Serena wants to battle. Alright. I do respect the use of Meowstic, by the way. I keep forgetting to mention. Serena has 2 dark types on her team. So the fact that I now have a fairy type move does make this battle rather frivolous. Look at this. All of my acquaintances together. And Trevor. Where are you traveling, Fleur? I'm just all about memories. I'm kind of goofing around. Alright, well, the children clearly have not been listening to what I've been saying this whole time. Elegance to dominance. Buying a mansion and 7 queen-size beds also. Alright, Shuri is level 40 and wants to learn Psychic. You have had confusion since I've had you. A fellow man of extremes, I suppose. Well, there's another gym here. It's rather small, but I believe it's fairy type, so I'm excited to see the decor. This is the Psychic type gym from Kanto. The elusive fairy types may appear frail as a breeze and delicate as a bloom, but they are strong. Exactly! Elegance isn't frail, it's strong. You get me. You're also a fairy type gym leader, so you already had my respect. You have a Mawile, although I I used my Mawile here. Oh, well, that's sort of funny. Our abilities are complete opposites of each other. I was hoping to use Steel-type moves, but you are also Steel-type. So I suppose I'll just Crunch. And I'm guessing you will too. Indeed. I actually did forget that you resist Crunch, so maybe Iron Head will be better, actually. Yes. And you flinched. Well, it's kind of an unfair mirror match. I was higher leveled after all. Mr. Mime! I'm not really a fan of that one. Right, Roycourt isn't either. He one-shot it. And your final Pokemon's Sylveon. There we go. That's much better. I could have had one of these, but I decided not to, so I guess you're picking up my slack here. It's even male. Alright, Roycourt got charmed there. I don't think I've used Cotton much lately. Return should do enough damage because we're friends. There we go. Now, I do think Echoed Voice is better, actually. I don't see a situation in which I wouldn't be Mega Evolving my Gardevoir. Oh, would you look at that? It's Team Flare. I'm a nameless Team Flare grunt. I've yet to make a name for myself. At least this one was honest, just calling himself a generic grunt. Ball, Pokeball, ball, Ultra Ball. Team Flare has issues. Oh, look, a Swalot. More fabulous than Muck. But, well, actually, I think in Alola, the Mucks are all rainbow, so maybe Muck's not too bad. It's arguable. You just help out, we wouldn't have to carry these Pokeballs by yourself. Or with just the contribution of $5 million, you could become a member of Team Flare. There's no one we can use here. Let's build this place to smithereens. Why are you so goofy most of the time, and then you'll randomly bring up terrorism? What level does Scraggy evolve? Shouldn't you have a Scrafty by now? The admins have unevolved Pokemon. Really? Let's take him on 2 versus 1. I'm honestly not too worried. Hello, Serena. I suppose you'll help me. Okay, Liepard and Manectric. Do you think I have yet to see a Manectric? So, actually, purple-haired one, still, I'm rather impressed. I'm not dazzled or anything, though. Oh dear. Alright, maybe Team Flare isn't completely worthless. Going to use Power-Up Punch on the Liepard to take it out. Get a crit, very nice, Cotton. And finish this dog with an impressive kick. I'll give you a Master Ball or a Big Nugget, whichever one you'd like. I don't think I'll immediately need a Master Ball for anything. I'll take the Big Nugget. Queen-size beds are expensive after all. As a bonus, you can have the one you didn't pick as well. Alright, I'll take it. Malva, one of the Elite Four members. The Pokeball factory in the area around Lavray City had been attacked. The identities of those involved are unknown. It's Team Flare. I could have told you that. It's kind of weird she would just dodge the identity like that. I suppose I'll buy a couple Pokeballs. It's right next to the Pokeball factory. These must be premium. Maybe it's time I finally get another member to the team. I've been at 5 for so long. I sense something in the air in this area, and I think it might lead me to a good Pokemon. Oh. Hello there. I actually don't have a Pokemon native to Kalos. At one point I thought about an Aromatisse, but I couldn't find one for whatever reason. I'll catch you in this Timer Ball, because it's about time that I got a 6th member. I kind of bought those Ultra Balls for no reason, huh? Now then, what to name you? Oh, Chamomile. It's fancy sounding, it's herbal, fitting for an elegant grass type. Alright. And he will evolve instantly. And there we go. A Jack-o'-lantern. Kalos' legendary Pokemon is called Xerneas. According to material I've read, those who saw it were so overwhelmed by its power, they were only able to say this Pokemon resembled the letter X. That seems like weird. Why is that the only thing? How do you resemble the letter X? Is it just constantly in a this pose? Now that we have a full team at last, we just need to continue on to the next gym. Oh dear, I'm not Snowplow certified. Mamoswine's a Pokemon that loves cold climates. Maybe it sensed something amiss in the Frost Cavern. And you are... I don't know, he's just been following me. The other ones are fine, but this one is weird. Well, the Mamoswine says it'll give people rides, so I won't need to catch my own brutish Pokemon to be able to plow through the snow. Oh yes, that's right, Pastel doesn't have much in the way of moves. I will need to fix that eventually. I feel like I haven't been using him very often. This Abomasnow is a fine specimen. It's absolutely brimming with energy. Abomasnow is an ice grass type. It's probably scared of the word flare. But why is Team Flare amassing Pokemon energy and money? To put it another way, why is Team Flare always trying to take everything for itself? Why should we care about saving people who aren't on our side? I don't mind a healthy curiosity, but I'm afraid we don't have more time for you. Fancy pants, really, in a moment like this? And of course you have a Golbat. That's why I was looking for Stone Edge. Because for the most part, Team Flare uses dark types. But they occasionally have a Golbat, so I didn't feel safe using Velour on them. I guess I'll have to stick to Rock Tomb. We didn't need Stone Edge anyways, it misses all the time. Mabel. I was supposed to tell a Mabel something, like Chikorita being the best starter or something? Yes, you should give out Chikoritas, I think you said. Chikorita's fine, I suppose. Abomasnow wants to give me something. Alright. Wait, why does Chamomile have an item? What do you have? Oh, right, your ability is pickup. That's right. Why were you holding rope? I'll actually use that. Now all that's left to do is take on the remaining gyms. Alright, thank you, Mamoswine. Now... Okay, it's Serena. You want to battle, don't you? Alright, I suppose I can battle. I suppose I can humor Serena. Anyways, your psychic type here should be a good test on our new member. Phantom Force. Surprisingly does not KO. That's why we have Shadow Sneak. Phantom Force does a lot of damage, but if it doesn't KO, just take out whatever remains. I feel like I've neglected Cotton. He's my starter. He should really get more spotlight. Finish it with Power Up Punch and get the attack boost. You really have to use such a drawn-out move, Greninja. Delphox wouldn't do this. Absol might be faster. No. Splendid work, Cotton and Chamomile. My Pokemon are so much stronger now, but you and your Pokemon are still one step ahead of us. You and your Pokemon are good enough to beat the gym leader. Go for it. That was the plan. This is the penultimate gym. Seems rather small. Oh! Now go back. I want to see that again. This is rather beautiful. Yeah. This gym is rather pretty. I think if I were a gym leader, I would want my gym to be something like this. Alright, yes. Phantom Force. That's more what I expected from this move. A ritual to decide your fate and future. The battle begins. Not much of a talker. Your cape has the cosmos in it. Where do I buy that? That's stunning. I want it. Alright, fashion aside, I came prepared. I knew you'd start with a flying type. So Cotton will take this one out. Just Thunder Punch. And it's over. Well, Slow King. Also weak to Thunder Punch, actually. I doubt a Slow King survives a Phantom Force, though. Does not. Alright, and a Meowstic. Serena has one of these. We've dealt with these before. Am I faster, though? I'm not. And you have Shadow Ball. Cotton is faster. That's special defense. I can just return again. Oh, but your special attack goes up. That's right. Cotton... Yeah, Milotic is just going to sponge hits, while this Meowstic ogles at him in response. Lost 2 Pokemon, and 1 dirty. This one will not be in the history books when I'm champion. Pokemon trainers, I come to you by the Holocaster. Team Flare will revive the ultimate weapon, eliminate anyone who isn't in our group, and return this world to a beautiful natural state. I'm sorry, those of you who are not members of Team Flare, but this is a due to you all. What is this man's problem? The tech billionaire who compares a tragedy to cleaning filth and tells someone she should be forever beautiful and play the same roles for eternity is evil. Well, I don't have to think hard of where someone with his subtlety would hide an evil lair. Of course, the waitresses are Team Flare members. And yet, even with this pay grade to cover it up, they still can't get unique Pokemon. Was I actually part of Team Flare, or was I just a waitress? You used a Liepard. That's a pretty good tell. And let me guess, this one is gonna have a Scrafty. Well, would you look at that? The password is Open Sesame. Alright, you. Only the chosen ones will obtain a ticket to tomorrow. Do you want to have a ticket, or do you want to stop me? I'm not gonna join Team Flare. I'd rather just beat you so I can get this done with and go fight Wulfric. Don't try to lull me in with me Enfus. I know you're just waiting to send out a Gyarados or something brutish like that. It's just like you. You lulled me in with your elegant stature only to reveal your evil. That's actually quite clever. It's more than I'd expect from Team Flare. Okay, so you have a taste in dramatics, I'll admit it. But yes, there's the Gyarados. Oh, you have Iron Head, I should switch. Oh my, use Thunder Punch. I'm faster. I just forget if Lopunny is, like, fast. Alright, and you style your hair after one of your Pokemon. Another respectable action. Shows a form of bonding. Actually, what am I saying? You're heartless. You wouldn't bond with your Pokemon. You only care about the aesthetics. Alright, Pastel. Good opportunity for you to get some spotlight. And a Murkrow. Why is your final Pokemon unevolved? Alright, Lysandre, I beat you, so just stop the ultimate weapon thing already. The world was too vast. Too full of fools that I couldn't save through my hard work alone. You're already famous. You have a platform for spreading your ideals, getting like-minded people. That's why I'm trying to become champion. You don't have to kill everyone to prove a point. Try to stop the ultimate weapon if you must, but to do so you have to explore our lab. Well, I'm sure Lysandre's last line of... Ooh. These spinny tiles are rather amusing. So we meet again, just like I said we would. Which one were you again? Were you the one with the Manectric, Houndoom, Liepard, Mightyena? That's the one. A Druddigon? Where did this come from? Well, I can't say this one didn't surprise me, so good on you. What was your name? Plus, Druddigon's a surprising Pokemon in itself. I recently found out that it's actually a snake. On your lonesome this time? Yes. Which is weird. You'd think more people would want to save the world. This is the very first Pokemon I fought in Team Flare, and it probably felt the same. Oh, a Weavile. Alright, Mabel. You in the Frost Cavern, you have an Ice type. Is it so hard to just have... And it's still Dark type. You're still kind of bad guy, but at least you're also thematic about it. I hate to say it. You're the best worst person. The tall man, why have you put him in jail with lightning bars? That seems overkill. There was a man in a Pokemon that he loved very much. The man's beloved Pokemon took part in the war. Several years passed. He was given a tiny box. The man built a machine to give it life. He brought his beloved Pokemon back. He turned the machine into the ultimate weapon. The man became a bringer of destruction that ended the war. Do you want to know unending pain? Like I have. And you were the descendant of his brother. Why does Omnicide run in this family? Whether we activate the ultimate weapon or leave it safely underground will rest upon if you actually have this potential or not. I don't know if justice is some enigmatic force, but considering what you guys have been up to, I would hope so. Also, who is this man? Where did he come from? And why are we fighting? A Crobat! Oh my goodness! Alright, Valor, I know this is new territory for you. You're throwing out 2 new Pokemon at me. No wonder you're the top scientist. New superpower. I guess it makes sense I use Pastel here. The guy who gave me this Milotic won't stop talking about how good of an ability Contrary is. Considering Team Flare's predictability, I'm guessing the orange one is the bad one. You pressed the blue switch. Winner, winner. Congratulations. I'm still gonna activate the ultimate weapon. I hate you all so very much. Alright, so you revived your flower Pokemon with a weapon that looks like a flower. Maybe AZ has some taste. That's pretty good. Well, if I take out the ultimate weapon, then all of Team Flare's plans will fall and finally leave me alone. They told me what Team Flare plans to do with the ultimate weapon. Come on, let's stop Team Flare. No, we have to stop Lysandre himself. You're a bit late, but I'll take what I can get. I apologize the weapon was unearthed even after you chose correctly in the lab. Alright, so you do have some integrity. Just put it back down. You'll be arrested, but I think that's pretty fair. Whether it's money or energy, the ones who steal are the ones who win in this world. So tell me, the Mega Ring, did you share it? That's different. We competed for it. Yes, it was a democratic system. We battled, I won, I got the Mega Ring. When something can't be shared, it will be fought over. Enough of this. You want to stop the ultimate weapon, and I refuse to do so. And now we're fighting. Didn't you just say these things would lead to pointless fights and wars? Just because your Mienshao evolved at once again not level 50, I don't think much will change. It's frivolous and you're clearly in the wrong. Just going to wash away this lion, as I did before. I'm faster than Gyarados, correct? Yes. And Thunder Punch. Ooh, I underestimated Gyarados. I thought this thing fainted to any electric type move. Fine, just continue giving everyone chances to shine. Why do you save the bird for last? It's too late. Go down to the lowest floor and see it for yourself. It's a tree? I guess it kind of looks like an X. It's shining. It's dazzling, even. What is this tree doing? A deer? Hello? Oh, you have very nice antlers. Oh, we're fighting. Well, it's a fairy type. It's weak to Iron Head. Excellent work, Roycourt. That's pretty impressive for a little guy. He took out a legendary. You wanna help. Well, I don't know your gender. You're pretty graceful looking, but you have antlers. So I guess you could be a boy. I guess I'll catch you since you want to help deal with Team Fleur and all, but don't expect your own bed. I would have never thought you were really a chosen one. Why are you back? Why do you have bees? I'll be taking the legendary Pokemon back now. I too shall use the Mega Ring and Mega Stone that you researched. I thought you were mad that I was a special chosen one who got that, and how people have to fight for it. You know, you just have one. Roycourt, I'm sorry, but this is a battle for Shuri. Because if Lysandre's gonna use Mega Evolution, then I need to prove that my Elegance Bond form Mega Evolution is superior. I use Echoed Voice. Takes out the Miensh. Just continue to snowball. Lysandre doesn't deserve a chance. Critical hit. Excellent work, Shuri. Oh, you actually did survive an Echoed Voice. But I survive a Fire Blast. Echoed Voice again. I think it's at its max power now. You with your facade of elegance. Of course you'd end off Mega Evolving a brutish Pokemon. And yet, all it amounts to is showing off your fragile bonds as it goes down in one hit. When the legendary Pokemon awakened, it took back much of its energy, its power. There's not much power left, but there is enough to use it once. Let us live forever. That's right. I shall grant you eternal life. I'll give you the pain of endlessly waiting for a beautiful world to finally be built. Alright, he's gone full crazy. Let's just leave him to his own immortality. And the weapon only destroys itself. Even the weapon wasn't committed. Wait, did Lysandre just let himself get buried alive? After becoming immortal? Just left with his own thoughts? Buried alive? I mean, he deserves it, but there are children here who are being very normal about that. I think that's pretty traumatizing. The resurrected eternal Pokemon left the man's side. The man was surprised and sad. He had revived it, so they could be together. You want to be together with your Pokemon? That's kind of weird. Well, I can finally go back to doing gym badges and normal people things. This TM contains Shadow Ball. I think Mega Gardevoir is so strong, I don't need special attack boosts. Shuri should essentially have a move for everything now. I believe Sycamore, yes. Sycamore wanted to have a battle. I want you and your Pokemon to take everything you've learned from your journey and hit me with your very best shot. I decided to use Chamomile here to see how his fire coverage fares against the Venusaur. Worry Seed. Doesn't that make me Grass type? That gives me Insomnia. Why would you do that? That's just rude. Alright, one final flame charge for Venusaur. Charizard, you were supposed to send out the big man. Charizard is scary. Flame Burst, doesn't that have like 30 power? Oh, of course, it was a trick. You're gonna use Flamethrower now. Finish you with the Power-Up Punch. The Sycamore doesn't heal for some reason. +1 Thunder Punch. Paralysis. I think that might be the first time Cotton has gotten paralysis with Thunder Punch. And he has had it since he was a Baneri, since he joined the party. You and your Pokemon have developed strong bonds by spending time together and caring about one another. I feel like Sycamore should have Mega Evolved one of his Pokemon there. Hey, do you know what's about to happen? We're gonna have a battle, silly. We are Pokemon trainers after all. Well, you apparently now have a Delcatty. It's pretty elegant. And you charmed me as well. Wait, what? You withdrew your Pokemon as well? Goodra? Where did you get one of those, Shauna? Interesting. Oh, I one-shot, alright. Flame Charge isn't too strong, but my physical attack is higher than my special attack. So I think Flame Charge is still better. And now we can take out the big... What animal are you? Seed Bomb should take it out. Yeah. You respect the art of dancing. I am excited to see how your team has improved. That's a bird. Alright. Roserade. There you go. Here now. Excellent work. Roserade, very respectable Pokemon. I didn't have one. And Crawdont. It's fine. It's a sign of commitment. I have to respect it. I never battled Trevor. What Pokemon would Trevor have? Trevor has Florges? What could Trevor want with Florges? He does not have the taste, The refinements to respect this Pokemon for its power. I saved the world. I beat Team Fleur, and still, freaks like Trevor just see these Pokemon as nothing more than a pretty face. Florges. The flower Pokemon. I want to give these elegant male Pokemon a place to be and shine, and together we've proved that Elegance is powerful, and still, Fleur cannot have the flower Pokemon? How does a species survive female only? Egg groups? Why is a flower laying eggs? At least with this cafe, I'll Baron, I can play with the spinny tiles. The computer room. I bet Team Flare logged everything they did here. How does a couple of goons get a legendary Pokemon anyways? There's a program on here. It has my Pokemon on it. I can view things about them. I can change things about them. Everything except that sparkle. It had the same sparkle as Cherie. You're not like other Flabébé, are you? I know what it is you want. You want to help. I started this team for extremes, to get attention of fools who would ignore these Pokemon. Then there was the strength in our bonds, friendship evolutions, early evolutions, mega evolution. And finally, Lavendo, you're our final keystone. Defiance. Well, it looks like I will need to buy another bed and a mansion with another room. It's going to be expensive. Well, Roycourt, I trust you to find our new home, and Xerneas, I guess. A team can only have 6 Pokemon. I did do the calculations. Turns out, even with a higher attack stat, Flamethrower would be better. So I should teach that to him. You would be a very good Pokemon for my team. Oh, it's even a male one. I'm sorry. If I ever explore another region, I will have a Gothitelle for sure. Alright, the final gym. It's very colorful. Also good, the first Pokemon here is a dark type. So Moonblast easily takes it out. Cloyster, which is water type. Very nice selection of ice types here. I get to use my cool new Pokemon. The final gym leader, he's got a cool double staircase. Ooh, I should tell Roycourt that we should have a double staircase. Alright, first up Pokemon is an Abomasnow, who I have the Mega Stone for. You didn't Mega Evolve it. Would you like to? I feel like the final gym leader should be deserving of a Mega Evolution. Please just don't use Recover a bunch. Or please, Lavendo, just keep getting critical hits. Very nice. Alright, I have a special defense of like 200. Oh, I'm gonna use Chamomile. Feel like he didn't get too much spotlight, so show off his cool flamethrower. Use Drain Punch. There we go. And the final Pokemon of the final gym leader. Is that a coffee table? It's using Curse. How foul. There's no need to curse. Even with the higher defense, it does a lot. Avalanche does a ton. Surprisingly, I don't think I've used Pastel much. I didn't use it much at the start because I was worried about it being too strong, and then I think that led to me kind of not using it. Do we count that one for the history books? Is that our final gym? You know what? You have all the gym badges now, so there's really only one thing left to do. It's time you headed off to the Pokemon League. Indeed. We've built up a court of kings. They just need their thrones. The queen-size beds. Alright then, Gatekeeper. I have all 8 gym badges. I'm not sure why you would expect a Carbink to take down my determination here. Now the big door opens. Oh no, it's a drawbridge. And a big door. The double up. I think those are stairs? Oh. It's a very extra opening. I like it. Our first forced use of an HM. Luckily it's Surf. The move I will gladly have because it's actually useful. Oh, I need to use Strength to push that. Can any of my Pokemon learn Strength? I'm sorry to dirty your paws with this disgusting boulder, but they're forcing me. Alright, Lavendo and Cherie in a double battle. My 2 most sparkling members here. Obviously, Cherie is going to take down its inferior counterpart. Fleur, wait a second. Oh, Serena, you weren't there when I was forced into a gauntlet. Lysandre chose only Team Flare. You and I chose everyone but Team Fleur. But since our positions forced our hands, we can't really say any of us were right. It was genocide, Serena. I don't think there's any world in which they were in the right. Also, they were annoying. If both sides have something to say, maybe it's best we meet halfway. Rhyming doesn't make... What? Why are you being a centrist here, Serena? As we are rivals, it makes sense you would want one last battle. I'm just gonna ignore what you were saying earlier. And your team is mostly dark types, which is good for my new fairy type. Alright, special defense fell. Previously, it would have been Cherie, but he's new. He needs this. Alright. Flareon is something I do not have anything specific for. I guess like an Energy Ball, go for a special defense draw. Alright, I'm just gonna go with Energy Ball until your special defense falls, or you fall. There we go. Well, it was kind of a late bloom, but I suppose there's my plan in action. And Altaria, I know you're trying very hard, but thus far, I have used fairy types to beat you. I'm not sure if adding a dragon type to our final battle was a wise idea. Altaria is very pretty though, as is Absol. When you consider either of them feminine, because Altaria is a bird and Absol is just kind of emo. Our journey's not over yet. Who knows how strong we'll get. Why are you rhyming so much all of a sudden? With all of my acquaintances given a reminder of the power Elegance holds, there's only one thing left to do. Verily, I am the Elite Four's famed blade of hardened steel, Wickstrom. With my magnificent Pokemon at my side, I will reveal the scope of trainer achievement. You talk elegant, but you're very heavily armored. No doubt someone who relies on brute force. No, you have keys. Okay. Actually, quite a worrying start for me, as that is fairy type. But if it's just gonna use spikes, that's fine. Yeah, I can probably afford to Swords Dance against Probopass. Drain Punch that back up. Of course. Can't Drain Punch this one, and it's gonna use... Oh, that's quite bad, actually. Harshly Fell, that is what it does. Does Acrobatics take it out? No. This is your Achilles heel, so take advantage, use Flamethrower. I actually didn't notice your eyelashes earlier. They're very nice for someone who I would have expected to be more brutish. I'll be sure to get him a Tinkaton and a Mawile. He can keep the keys. And see, look at this. Someone with flair who uses fire types. You're exactly what Team Fleur should have been. Not that you'd ever associate yourself with them, of course. What was that? What did you just perform? I'll report to all the world the news of you and your Pokemon dominating the Pokemon League. Excellent. She recognizes the dominance and defiance that our elegant Pokemon hold. I like her. I'm glad to have someone I can trust in the Elite Four. Well, just from behind, I can tell you're very fancy looking. Cybold. Very stoic name. And you have a lobster. Why? Is there something I don't know about lobsters? Should I have a crustacean on my team? Am I missing something? Oh dear. Oh. I find my Pokemon fainting to these unexpectancies very frustrating. I'm trying to ensure that all of my Pokemon get Spotlight here. Alright, Aura Sphere. Thunder Punch you. Foul Pokemon. It's a barbarian, it's brutish, it's rock type. It's just unappealing to look at. Man, it's taking out my Lopunny. And Gyarados? You looked like you had so much promise. Right. Thunder Punch. Surprisingly, Cotton is my water type sweeper here. I'll switch into Chamomile for the final Pokemon though. I guess Chamomile and Lopunny are sort of the underdogs of the team. Cotton is my starter, but it does make sense that they would share a battle together. And then Shadow Sneak just takes it out. Well, I had to revive both my Pokemon there, and Cybold, I don't like your team. Give me your clothes. And the final Elite Four member. Oh, it's Dragon? Well, that's unfortunate. It's ending on a whimper. Oh, that's a poison one. Well, I taught Lavendos Psychic, and he's actually faster. Sludge Bomb, that's special. So even though it's super effective, Florges is very good at taking a hit. And we actually wasted a potion there, too. Not all crits have to be for damage. They can lead to a stylish victory as well. Ooh. Cotton Guard! Okay, defense rose. Alright. I was gonna say, you're not gonna use one of my Pokemon as a meat shield, will you? Alright, and her final Pokemon is Druddigon. Slow, not defensive. Goes down easily. Must be hard being a dragon-type user. Now, before we fight Diantha, I'm going back on Switch mode, because I'm going to ensure that everyone gets spotlight in this battle. The Radiant Chamber. What a perfect name for my future place of work. And we're here in a room with laced curtains, like a fancy bed. You and your Pokemon are the ones who stopped Team Fleur for us all. I can't wait to see what you and your Pokemon are capable of, now that I know exactly what it is you've done already. Champion Diantha. Cute purse, I hope it can pack all of your things. Her first Pokemon is a Hawlucha. Oh. Really? Pastel, probably take it out before it even gets to do anything. Alright, she's gonna use another full restore. Pastel. Oh no, she only uses one per Pokemon. Just Ice Beam the rest away. Aurorus. Respectable, but a Pokemon I turned down. Still though, the Northern Lights are a beautiful sight, and a Pokemon that represents them naturally is as well. Going to use Reflect. I should have used Jump Kick from the start. Alright, Goodra. That's perfect. I can use one of my special attackers. Goodra is known for its special defense, so yes, this won't take out. But that also means Goodra going for Fire Blast won't take me out, because for some reason Fleur just has a higher special defense than Goodra. I don't know why. Alright, Goodra was pushing it. It's cute, but also tough. Tyrantrum. There's nothing elegant or cute or anything about it. Alright, you had to Reflect. That's why that didn't do much damage. Velour, short and sweet, but that's been most of your victories. Oh, that's actually not good. Oh, that's actually not good. I don't want to be faster for Phantom Force. Yes, that's very bad. But I assume you're gonna go for it again, so I'll just Shadow Sneak, get some damage. Yes. Now I go for my own Phantom Force. 2-turn moves are risky. They can lead to dramatic failure. And finally, Gardevoir. I knew it. I saw it in your eyes from the moment we met. My final test would be proof that Elegance is dominance to those who truly admire it. Shuri, sparkle on. You fought well. Many of your Pokemon are respectable. But Hawlucha, Tyrantrum, you aren't committed. You're going to use your own Shadow Ball. But it's over. Our bonds were stronger, our effort values higher. My dear Fleur, would you mind coming with me? I love the stained glass elevator, by the way. It's very good. Look, all the names are sparkling now. It's not just the shinies. I am now the Pokemon League champion. A team of truly elegant Pokemon for the world to see. I shall now take up the podium. Why are you all here? On behalf of the entire Kalos region, I'd like to say, thank you. Battle with me. Alright, tall man. I suppose I don't mind a victory lap. You do have very nice, long, flowing hair and a scarf. Alright, a Torkoal. Interesting pick, I suppose. I'll give Golurk to Lavendale. I think he deserves some spotlight too. He defied the very rules of nature to be here with us after all. So we go out with a dance. We should get you some new clothes, I think, though. I mean, it's probably hard to shop when you're 9 feet tall. The flower. Probably was pretty rude to use a Florges against him, actually. He did lose a Floette. It's been 3,000 years. See, he got it back. It's fine. It's alright. Me and my Pokemon will soon have their faces plastered across Lumio City and all the other ones. Perhaps other regions. Other worlds. I mean, the snake guy says he went to the future. Who knows what could happen to me? But nonetheless, I have been Fleur, and I bid you adieu.